But the question we had, how thin/small can you go, and what kind of material lends itself to the smaller features versus larger parts? So very, very common questions. Typically, when we're talking wall thickness, we've molded wall thicknesses down to just 0.02 of an inch. Like I said, we've molded sharp points on things as well. So we can go extremely thin, extremely small. Materials, polycarbonates, polypropylene mold a lot of LSR, which probably gives you the most capability when it comes to thin features. But
LCPs.
LCPs is very common. There's some very high flow peaks that we actually do with some high density connectors that we've been very successful with, flowing around a lot of small features and doing some extremely thin walls with some of those high flow peaks. There's also some Ultems that work very well too. So I think high temperature resistance applications. There's some medical grades that we use for a lot of things too. Lots of different materials we can work with. Typically what we like to do is just work with our customers on the front end, see what their characteristics are they're looking for, and generally just given our amount of experience we have looking at other designs and molding parts in the past, we can usually point you in the right direction with a couple suggestions and go from there.
Yeah, and I think one thing the DFM team has done is not just looked at the single component, but taken on the whole device, if allowed, by our customers to look at the whole device and how the different components are interacting and come up with creative solutions for not just manufacturability, but even functionality and such.